Hello world, Stock Gamer coming to you live. Not really. This is definitely not live. I will not do a live video. Let me give you a little background. I'm in Hawaii. The market opens at 3:30 in the morning. 3:30 in the morning. No, ain't happening. Alright, let's see what we're looking at on the chart here. So, once again, like I said, Stock Gamer. What I love to do is, I love to read technical analysis. Technical analysis has changed the way I look at what we see right here in front of us. Beautiful chart, right? Beautiful chart. Any chart. All these. My big watch list over here. Any of them could provide a chart and a story. GME, what happened? What happened? Oh, there's your GameStop, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, I hope there's not no sandbaggers and diamond hands in here watching this. You ain't gonna like what I have to say about that bad boy. Okay, so let's get into the nitty gritty of this. What platform am I using? This is Thinkorswim. What am I in? It says simulated trading, top left up here. Paper money account. You think I'm gonna come on here and show you my live account? My big money, which is not that big. Why? Because I'm saving and I'm learning first. I'm not going to just put my money in the market and then get blown out of the water without a strategy. If you come into this market and you think you're just going to, buy now, sell now, and think you're going to make money, that's called gambling. If you want to do that, you could go pull a slot machine. You could go bet, double down on blackjack. You could go have fun doing all that other stuff. No, I've lost money. I'm not impenetrable, or what am I? The market is inevitable. The market is Thanos. It's going to win. No one on this internet, no one that speaks and spouts all this stuff, 99 win percentage rate, they all have lost. They only tell you about when they win. Best part is, I'm going to tell you when I lose. I'm going to show it to you. Flat out show it to you. So, technical analysis changed my world. How do you start this journey? Stock Gamer, I don't understand. Like, you just sitting here talking super fast. Slow it down. Let me see what you're talking about. Let's learn basics. Let's get into it. I'm gonna drop this window here. This book right here, the Candlestick Course. Beautiful book. Beautiful book. 1 second, let me grab it. Where we at? Down here. Should have known I had that ready to go. I'm doing a video, not live, so it should have been ready, right? Candlestick Course. Can't make this up. This is about a man, Steve Neeson. This plug, I don't get money for this, I don't get nothing for this. This book will just help you understand right off the get-go of what you're doing, what you might want to see, how you might want to apply it. It provides you patterns. The biggest thing I believe it shows is support and resistance. What do they mean? What is it? Book is awesome. You read a chapter. At the end of each chapter, there's quiz questions. Whoa, man. And then what's even better is the questions are answered in detail, absolute detail. These are all answers explaining exactly what he's trying to teach you. He went and studied this in the culture where the candlestick originated and formed. The whole history, everything is behind and in this book. It's amazing. It's amazing. So for those that want to learn a little something to get their day started, get their market career started, read this bad boy. Let me just say right off the bat, I'm no professional trader. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm someone that was told, hey, broaden your horizon, make yourself more applicable to the world. Make yourself, up your stock. People tell me, learn a language. Read a book. Understand what it's saying and then spit it out into the world and make yourself, a Swiss Army knife. Have all these tools within your belt. So I said, okay, let's do that. But I'm going to do something that other people aren't doing. How many people right now is studying the market? Reading a book to see the market. Understand support, resistance. ascending, descending, gap up, gap downs. If all that is kind of, whoa, what do you say? Right here. This is what you want. This is what you want. Right here, the Candlestick Course. Beautiful book. I have other books I'm going to show, but first let's get back to what the market's showing us. GameStop, who cares? Dog meat. Take it out back. You know what to do with it. Let me show you what I did today. Tesla, Thinkorswim, paper trade. We have the main chart. We have a watch list. Simple. And we have how I put my bid in and out of the market. How I get into what I want to get my trade started, and then how I get out of my trade. That's this beauty right here, this active trader. This thing will just, it's phenomenal, because look, I could go right over here to the exact price, click on it, put something in. Click over here, set my stops, set my profits, get in, get out quick. That's what I love about this. It's taking me time to learn Thinkorswim. I don't have the time to teach you, but I will say, if you go look up, there's a lot of educational videos, not just on YouTube, but TD Ameritrade themselves, they have a plethora of videos teaching ways you could use or set up your platform. Because when you start, it's just a blank screen, and it's kind of overwhelming because you're like, well, what do I do now? Like I said, a lot of reading, a lot of research has to be put into this if you want to feel you have a strong strategy. That's what I'm going to say is strategy. Like I said, if you don't have a strategy, you're gambling. Now, this is not 50% of the time, not 30% of the time. If you don't have a strategy, you're gambling. I've seen a lot and learned a lot from other people. There are people out there that could teach you stuff. You have to listen to the right ones. You have to understand what they're saying or how they're presenting it. And if you don't know what they're saying or why they're saying it, would you really want to put a trade on if you don't even understand? I hope not. I truly hope not. Okay, so told you a little bit about myself, told you how I got started. I wanted to learn something different. I want to be able to read something different. I want to understand a different language. My language that I learned, the market, the charts, what's going on in front of me. Because there's 100% fact for me. I know nothing about the market. I don't put stuff on that I think is going to happen. I trade what I see, what is in front of me. That's what I do. Everyone always goes, what about a catalyst? Oh, AMD has a new software that's going to be in the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox or stuff like that. Should I get into AMD or should I get into Microsoft? I don't care. I don't care. What's the chart tell you? And then you have a lot of people on their charts. And this is getting a little more advanced now. We have studies. These studies right here, there's a plethora of studies you could slap on a chart. I don't know and I don't care what these are. What I do know is volume weighted average price. VWAP is king or queen, however you want to view it. And that's it. Volume weighted average price. VWAP. VWAP. I use this indicator down here. It's a squeeze indicator. Lets me know when a little bit of tension, animosity is built up. And sometimes that could lead to bigger moves if you have your strategy tuned in right. I just have it there to kind of let me know what is kind of the visual from both sides of the market. If it's going up and down, and trending left to right for a while, you're going to see that squeeze pattern start to form. And then the market's going to make a decision. Like I said, I know nothing. I'm not going to ever claim to know anything because I'm going to trade what I see every single time. Let's break down Tesla real quick. Tesla. What happened yesterday, Tesla? Okay, so what we're looking at right here, the dark part right here, that's a little more visible. This is during the day. The shaded part before is pre-market. The shaded after is post-market. Once again, if that's over your head, please look and read and understand. So, yesterday, last Friday, we had an amazing day. Amazing day. Look at this build up. Whoa. Whoa. Let's talk about that VWAP I was talking about. See this beautiful blue line right here? Volume weighted average price. Which way are we trending? Another term you should definitely know. We are trending up. Higher highs and higher lows. What's he saying? Let's look at it again. Goes up, goes down. Now the next part is a higher up, and when it comes down, it's a higher low. Keep going. We never even break that pattern once the whole day. And then until right here, gets a little shaky, but then the market proves you wrong. Once again, don't think you know, because it will eat you up and spit you out. Trust me, it's happened to me. I've evaporated money. I'm embarrassed to even say what had happened. So we get up to this marker right here. What's this red line? Well, that red line is my due diligence. Me doing what I think I should be doing every single time for my strategy, and that is setting up a support and resistance levels. So, where did these come from? How do you get that? Let's go to a bigger time frame. I have a bunch of time frames. I believe the more the better. As long as you understand what's going on and it doesn't overwhelm you, you will be successful. Let's look at the daily. Daily chart on Tesla here as we think about what's going on. I have this level right here. It's support. Boom. Bounces off. Comes up. Bounces off. Comes up. Breaks support. Now there's some good phrases. Prior support becomes resistance. Prior resistance becomes support. You'll learn it. You'll learn it. So, I did that too shitty. Let's do this right here. At this level right here, this is a massive support area for everything that went on here. Then we get a resistance level because now it's trying to break back through that wall. It's not just going to easily go through without a fight. The bears are going to not want that to happen because they're going to get squeezed down and it's going to hurt. They're going to have to get other positions and it's only going to make the market go up. Tesla, should I say. I don't want to say the market. Tesla does not control the market. It is one stock within a batch of stocks. It does not control the market. So I established this marker from way back on 5/25/2022. That's my resistance. My support now is right here. I found this level of support and I used it. You know, you can find support and resistance anywhere. You have to see with your eye and understand what you're doing and then get into it. So, let's go back to the 2-day, 1 minute. On the 31st of March, we broke that level of resistance right here. We shot up. Actually, excuse me, see, even at times I mess up and you have to stop and think and understand what you're saying and get into the right mindset. We held that support. We broke into that support. We rocketed up. Look at this, all the way up. Prior support becomes resistance. Ow, 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 ow. It doesn't know what to do. Now it's hovering around this area right here. I get to post market. I see what's happening. It's about to fall apart maybe. We zoom in on this little portion. See this red candle? This is called an engulfing candle. Look what it's doing. This is what confirmed me today that I might be looking at going short or betting that it's going to go down today. Look at this candle. This whole candle eats up this whole section. This whole section. This damn thing, when it does this, eats up all of that bounce up from the post market. Lo and behold, look what happens pre-market. We open up. Where are we at? We have cliffed off. Boom. VWAP is now down here because it's established. off the prior day and all the other days combined. We're trying to hold above the VWAP, trying to make it look like it's a bearish day. But right here, when it breaks this VWAP, this is also a VWAP. I do a +1, -1 on my study. That's a little more in depth. When it breaks here and then breaks here at 203.35, I short this son of a gun. I short it. Short that. Next thing you know, it goes down, holds down. What's my out? My out is if it ever comes back above this, the highs of the day right here, pre-market, the high of the pre-market at 204.47. So I'm leaving myself risk reward. What's my risk? My risk is 1 point up or $1 up. What's my reward? As you can see, I have a target of 195 if it would even get down to that. There's no guarantee. The whole pre-market, we start chopping. You see these are tags that go up and just stop people out. They stop them out and hit them real quick and come back down. Hit them real quick and come back down because there are market makers, which is something you have to also research and understand what they do. They could just go up and grab something and pull it back down during the pre-market and the post-market. They could, it looks like it's truly manipulated and crooked because it is. So it happens so fast, I don't even get scared because it's up and it's down and then it continues and you see the true body at work. True body at work. We're fighting to try and get above that VWAP. It gets above just a little bit, but my original entry is still 203. It's all the way down here. It gets up to 201. Am I getting out? No. Next best thing happens. Rolls over. Breaks that VWAP. Breaks down. What's going to happen here right at the start here? There's going to be people that want to take that profit and run. And they do. And when they do, it pops it up high. Pops it up high here. Do I get scared? Where are we at? 202.60. I'm still making money at this point. Remember, I'm in at 203.35. 203.35, I'm still 60 cents plus at 800 shares. Next thing you know, it rolls over, breaks VWAP, comes down, tries to test the VWAP, break over it, and then it just breaks down. Look at this. Look at this. I said, holy cow, maybe I should take a little bit of here, but then it blew through the support. I said, wowzers. Look where we're at. 194. 194. Boom. Take my money and run. Took my money and ran. Came back up. I said, look at that resistance. It's going to be a level of resistance now because prior support becomes resistance. I'll put another trade in. Boom. Look what it does. Bounces off of that. Comes back down. Look at these levels. They're tagging it. It tagged it here. Then when it finally broke, it broke. Tagged it here. It came down. I saw it start to come back up. I said, well, my stop now is right down here at 196.48. Never even has a chance. Breaks down again. I think I take the last little bit of my profits right in here. Took it early. Who cares? I got my money. Look at this big ass number right here. That is not a normal day. No. That is not a normal day for me. I promise you. I'm happy with $100 profit. I'm happy with $250 profit. This is a big day. Tesla had amazing up yesterday, and then it got slapped down today. I took advantage of it, and that's what you got to do. My strategy, I applied it, I took advantage of it. So, VWAP, volume weighted average price. This blue line never goes above it all day long. It's a seller's market. It's a seller's market. It's a bear market. It's a bear stock. That's what it shows here to me. So I took advantage of it. Got in, got out, used technical analysis to the fullest. Like I said, the candlestick course. This book taught me everything. There's other people on the internet that taught me VWAP and helped me understand VWAP. One person that helped me understand VWAP, Brian Shannon. He's a guru. He wrote a book, Anchored VWAP. This is a different style of VWAP. different style. And let me show you how I applied this as well. So let's roll over to my second monitor here. What do we see? This awesome pink line, red line. I'm colorblind. When I pull this bad boy up, we'll get it big. This is post market, breaks down, opens up the next day. I got another cool little line here because it's anchored to the day when it ran. Breaks the anchored, breaks the VWAP, triggers my strategy, sell. Never, ever, ever comes close. Look at this anchored. So that was confirmation. And that also helps me understand where some stops should be as well. Because if it breaks above the anchored, it's probably turning. Maybe, but I don't know. I just go with the pattern, I go with the flow. I use my strategy. If anyone else was wondering, so I rock two monitors. The first monitor you saw, that's my main screen. Second screen is over here. I have these kind of charts. I always have the chart up top left that I'm trading, something I have going live. That way I could see and I could always be live in a moment. And then I have the 500 and the NASDAQ going. And then UVXY, if you know what UVXY is, it helps you understand potentially when the bears are starting to take control and then people don't know where to put their money. So they hide it. It can't be true. It can't just be a ghost shell, a honeypot for people to just hide their money. No way, that can't be a thing. Really? We're talking money. We're talking money. Of course there is. There's always a place to hide it. Okay. Let's go back to the main screen here. All right. We understood Tesla, the breakdown. I saw it break under the VWAP. I had a hell of a day. I found my support and resistance areas. Prior support becomes resistance. Prior resistance becomes support. Some phrases you should know. Got some awesome books out there. Read. Understand what you want to know. You could swing trade. My bread and butter is I live within the day. I started pre-market and I was out. I never got back in. I'm not waiting to see what the market's going to do tomorrow to my stuff. I'm not an investor. That is not how I do things. I want to trade live. Like I said, I've spent the last 4 years trying to learn a different language. It's called the market. It's called technical analysis. I want to see what's going on. I want to apply my technical analysis. Like I said, wow, $9,800. Funny money because it's paper trade, top left up here. I don't care. I don't care if it's fake money. I can't sit here and go, oh, I wish it was real money. No, I'm learning and I'm applying my strategy. I'm not even going to show you how much I'm up on the year. Because that's for me to understand and be like, I'm pretty happy about it. I know what I'm doing is showing positivity. It's giving me confidence. I'm the only one that clicks this button, not you. Not someone on the internet that says, hey, you should buy this. I don't care. I click the button. You click the button. Don't blame anyone else but yourself in this market. I'm telling you right now, that's going to be a hole you don't want to go down. You do not want to go down that hole. All right, Tesla had a hell of a day. It ripped back down. It's consolidated underneath the VWAP here, left to right. If we open it up to a bigger time frame here, let's check what's going on in the big time frames. Like I said, the shaded parts, that's pre-market and post-market. Look, we got a lot going up here. Coming down, we got some levels. You can see I have 3 main levels on the chart here. We're hanging right around here. Does this mean I have to make a trade when it goes up or down or bounces off one of these? No. That's why I go to the minute and I see what's going on. This is like the heartbeat, the EKG of the market right here. Those longer time frames is like, okay, what's his heart been doing up to this point? Should we think he needs a defibrillator because he's going to be in like cardiac arrest, or should we give him nothing because he's doing just fine? So, I hope you like this video. Sometimes this one's long-winded. I will say that. I plan to put more videos out there to where I get up at 6 in the morning when I get my son ready for school. I look at the market, I see what's going on, and I make a trade if something's available and fits my strategy. Outside of that, I have other strategies, earnings reports, earnings reversals. Those are bread and butter when it comes to volume weighted average price. It's not earnings season, so I'm not worrying about it right now. I'm just learning and finding support and resistance levels within these bigger market stocks, and then I'm applying my strategy. But when the time comes to learn about earnings, I have a whole video I could show you about that. Long, short-winded, it could be either or. But I hope this helps someone out there. If you like it, hit the button, subscribe, turn on the notifications. If you have any questions and want to leave some hate in the comments, go ahead. I don't care. Because you're not going to change me. And you're not going to change the market just because you're a loser. I don't have to be one. Alright. Thank you. I'm out.